you're a deeper guy than you come across, and I think that's something that I'm learning about you the more I get to know you, which makes me like you more. You seem like such a shallow person.
Really?
Yeah. Kiddie pool triggered. Not bad.
Today, we talk about...
I actually just talked to a guy who's wanted to do my merch line, so I'm going to outsource all that shit to him. And I'm any current event that comes out, like what's recent, or actually with the election.
I love he's just like keeping going.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Judging you. Your merch line. What are you gonna sell?
First of all, I'm gonna sell. Let's say,
dude, write a joke, Sandra. What are you talking about? Your merch line,
dude. Think about this.
I hate you all over again.
I know.
What a roller coaster this podcast is.
So like the minute this episode goes out, I will then release a shirt in the merch store called Jameson Triggered.
I hate you so
You know what I'm saying? Or like some kind of popular event happens in sports or whatever. I'll be like, that current event triggered.
Dude, that's not even creative.
All right. Hit me.
All right, fair enough.
No.
You're like, got it.
I'm saying, give me the critique, help me improve.
I do like the trigger thing, but like the idea of just being like, because you're doing one of those sites where you're not actually making the shirts till they're ordered, right?
I don't even know. I haven't looked fully into it.
Well, you're not going to make 30 in different size Jameson trigger jokes because you're going to have to send them all to me. And it's what me and my family are going to wear for time immemorial.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll give you a freebie.
You better. Listen, you better. I want a free of every shirt you make for starters. I hate you. Biggest fan, though.
That's the other thing I've been thinking about is
I want
maybe
you to sign my tip before this.
As this thing gets bigger and as I get hopefully bigger guests, maybe that would be the transition is
a little.
Giving. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's good. Giving.
No, I didn't mean the fat joke. I mean, I'm your biggest guest. I'm your most famous guest you're ever gonna get. Andrew Schultz is never doing your podcast.
Weight Watchers.
I'm your famous. I featured at Penguins once. It was a weekend.
Speaking of which, how do you feature? Do you have an agent? Like what's? Or you just, I guess, know the club owner, right?
Jeff the booker, I think, was just kind of like doing it.
Gotcha.
Like, oh, you're moving to Denver.
Got it.
He never followed up with me to be like, when do you want to do it again?
Got it.
I think I'm supposed to follow up with him. There's a guy who does comedy around here, Doug Thompson, who I'm gonna meet with before I leave.
Gotcha.
Be like, hey, can I pick your brain about what I'm
next time? I definitely want to.
I've got a couple like headliner referrals, which is
really?
From what I understand, that's kind of how you get in at a club that they're in at.
Got it.
You're
the headliner is the referral.
Yeah. So
yeah, I definitely want to make that its own segment of like how that side of the quote business works.
Listen,
I mean, we could talk
until mid-August. I can't be here all night.
No, I know. I'm just saying, next time we do this.
Away, you're talking about your merch.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, thanks guys for coming.
How long is this? Oh, I'm not done with your merch. We're not ending it quite. I'm not done with this. We got to come up with a couple better merch. I mean, we never even heard.
I have a couple other ideas. I have
some ideas.
One is one of my editors made a cool looking graphic of just the silhouette of the glasses, the mustache, and the hair.
You mean he Googled Groucho Marx and
with the hair,
and that,
Actually,
that's better. And then, dude, Groucho triggered would be funny, or even dude, Marx triggered and convince a bunch of Antifa members.
Yeah,
you're fucking actually.
And they only come.
All right, dude. That Marx triggered. That's an all right guy, dude.
And they only come out.
Empire.
And they only come out in red. That's it.
Yeah. or dude, your face and that, like, you know, that famous Che Guevara.
Yeah.
The shirt, like that shirt, but your face, and then Mark's trigger.
No, capitalism triggered for that one, right?
It's a little much. You're gonna get shot.
Or gorillas triggered.
Okay, that could work.
Not New York.
Maybe. Listen,
ironically, it could work.
Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen to Sadra yet. I'm having too much fun hating everything he does. I like the Groucho triggered is pretty fun.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty.
But the other one, that might be the standard T, honestly. But for sure, I'll get you one. What's your size? Triple XL? No, I'm kidding.
You're good. It's double XL. I'm 6'4".
No, in comedy, you have to exaggerate. That's the other thing I'm learning because I'm way too literal. So, like, I'll be telling a joke, but it's, like, literally something that happened to me at work. And then my friend's like, dude, punch it up. Make it a little bit exaggerated.
Kind of, but I mean, Todd Barry doesn't exaggerate.
I mean, there's a way to do it. Right? And the voice is a big factor.
That's what I'm saying, though, is, like, I don't think the answer is, like, oh, you'll be funnier if you exaggerate.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. But I think it contributes.
Do I really exaggerate? I mean, the jokes I do where I exaggerate are my hackiest jokes. Yeah. The thing I exaggerate is, like, emotions, like, where I pretend to be angry when I'm not, but, like, I'm funnier than you. My point being is that like there's no one way to be.
Yeah,
funny.
of course,
You got
of
to
course
find
not.
your way of being funny. You got to figure out what you did
sure.
to make me and Ethan laugh tonight. Which you've never been able to do before, and go, how do I access that in front of more people?
Maybe that's the answer.
You
It's just,
still seem super shy on stage, which is surprising because you don't seem like a shy person.
oh, I'm very shy.
I know, but you don't seem it. Like, I mean, this is you on stage the whole time. You're just fucking rim jobbing the chord.
Oh, I was just more furious that I was fucking.
You do that
You say
every
you're-
time.
2 hours
say
in.
you're
You do that
shy.
every time, though.
What do you mean?
You play with the chord every time.
I probably don't even
I
notice.
watch your videos. I'm
I mean-
obsessed with you, Sean.
Listen, but you're probably right, and I do want to hear what you have to say. But
I don't.
I think I'm just still naturally nervous up there because I feel like I don't belong up there yet. But I know the only way I'll get what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but the only way I know I will belong is by keep fucking forcing myself to fucking do it. That's the little autistic piece of me that's just like, dude, just keep grinding, keep making those videos for 4 people because eventually it'll be 400. or
How many?
whatever.
What are your average views per video?
Depends on the video. Depends on the
YouTube
topic.
Or how about on Instagram? You got a lot of Instagram followers.
Yeah, it's not even that much.
Are
to
we
be
going
honest.
to do a group Instagram photo before I get out of here with my?
I'll probably just take a. Or do you want to like pose for one
Nah,
and I'll
dude,
just
fucking
screenshot
link me up.
it?
I want to see. I want to see after fucking killing this hard.
But no, fuck. What was he
You
gonna
know what's
say?
funny is I also forget that like audio, you don't see me smile to imply that I'm joking. So anyone who listens to this just be like, "What an arrogant fuck! That guy sucks." Dude, at the roast we did on Monday, the only jokes that were lobbed against me were like obvious fat jokes. But then like Levi goes, he's making jokes about how big of an ego I have, and I'm like, is this really what people think? Like, I hate myself, but like everyone thinks
But
I'm
that's
like
how
some
you come off.
egomaniac.
Yeah.
Because, and I kind of realized it again today, where I'm like, oh, nobody knows what I'm thinking.
Right,
You know,
right,
they
right,
think I'm this person that I'm like joking
Because
at.
that exuding of non-holding the cord thing that you do, it makes it not believable that you hate yourself.
Listen, read my journal. It's dark.
I'm trying to get you to put it on your website.
Negator.
I would yeah. We'll talk about Negatory next time.
Oh, well, no, off air you're going to tell me, right? Or no, what were you
No.
going to talk to me off air?
The price of your.
Oh, yeah, but there was some, but there was something
much
else
do you
though.
pay for that?
No, there was something else you wanted to talk to
I
me about.
forget.
Off,
I
yeah,
don't
whatever.
remember.
Fuck, what was I going to say? The merch thing? Are we done
merch,
with
so-
that? Oh, the other main merch piece that I really want to like really force home is literally just a one little graphic right here, chest level. Just this much font to use that just says IIWII. Just simple and clean, symmetrical.
IIWII?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It is what it is.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You have to put a hashtag before it.
I'm thinking of a version with a hashtag and one
exactly,
without.
yeah.
And I'm thinking of maybe hopping around, maybe put a pocket and then have it on the pocket, maybe do like one that wraps around the
You know,
side.
it'd kind of be funny. Like, you know, the tuxedo shirt?
Yeah.
That, but scrubs. A regular t-shirt that's scrubs.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that-
you're Dr.
that'd be good.
Souls.
Huh.
Dude, I'm good at this.
Interesting.
Or
What else?
shoes that are scrubs.
Oh, that would be a great colorway if Nike ever gave me a shoe.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
How many shoes have you designed?
None.
You know, my brother designed for the Jordan 11s.
Oh, no shit.
When they first came out, which
96.
yeah. So I'm trying to think. I'm 12, maybe he's 14. It was the white sole, the gum, obviously, and then red patent leather, then black on top, and the red Jordan symbol. And they were pretty dope. He sent them to Nike, and they wrote them back saying, "We can't accept uncopyrighted submissions, but feel free to like get the image copyrighted." And
Oh,
send it back in."
interesting.
And eventually, I'm pretty sure they did that color pattern.
Huh.
They waited 2 years to be like, this dumb fucking teenager. Fuck it. But dude, they look dope.
Interesting.
But so, have you designed shoes?
Oh, just like fucking around on Nike ID? A couple of
No,
times.
they're just like the real thing, not these
No,
fucking
fuck
like
no. Fuck
SBs.
no.
All right.
No, I don't see the
Get back
appeal.
to merch. I don't want to get too far away from merch because this is retarded. This is Down syndrome. I'm sorry. PC. I only want to be PC.
Norm McDonald triggered.
He's good at it. He's good at it.
See,
I
it's-
was going to say Corky triggered, but you know. Or Ethan Face triggered. We could go a lot of ways with this. I'm trying to think of other merch ideas other than shirts,
Well, shirts are easy. That's why I was thinking shirts. But what am I going to do? A mug?
stickers.
Today we talking about. Ooh, that'd be good. On a mug.
Dude, a mug that's
Yo,
a milk glass.
yeah.
That like it's like it looks like
Half
it's
fill.
flavored milk. That would work.
Yeah.
Dude,
I like that.
I hate that I like making up merch. You better give me cuts, motherfucker. I
Hey,
want,
if they
I don't want
sell.
shirts, I want checks.
Dude, I'm down to share the. I'm down to share the wealth because here's the idea. we can all help each other.
That's true.
We're not in
He's
each
gonna
other's
build-
way.
He is our Louis J. Gomez. He's gonna he's gonna build this little empire. We're gonna be like, hey, dude, can I just put my podcast on it? You're like, yeah, I'll do all the ad reads. You get percentage based on downloads. Blah
Yeah,
blah
why
blah,
not?
blah. Dude, I'm into it. That's what I'm trying to promote.
Because you're helping me,
Yeah.
and I'm helping
by
you.
being the funny one on your podcast. So what's
Yeah, and
what do you normally talk about on this stupid fucking show?
just depends on the guest.
What is the name of this podcast?
You ready for this?
I don't know.
The podcast. THA.
Oh, I did know that.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's funny? I always thought that's just what you like called it because the title was too long to like put in a description or something. I didn't think you were really that.
Oh,
dumb.
there is a deeper subtitle.
Hit me.
It's the 6D podcast. Deep Dark Daydreams of a Doctor Digging Deeper. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just let that sit inside. Audience, this is your turn to make the jokes. We're just gonna be quiet and let you make fun of Sandra.
How big of a hack do you feel that this is the second time I brought that up on a podcast and I got the same response?
Everyone was just silence.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? How big of a hack do you feel?
Hey,
The first
people
time
didn't
were
like
they
triggered at first
oh,
either.
that's good. Oh, that's good.
Well, no, the first time got the same response. You got to listen to people.
After the silence.
You told me about this podcast, and it used to be just you sitting and with the timeline in the backwards, like
Yeah.
some fucking weird sex worker
American
in Korea
Psycho,
or
baby.
something, you know, with the lights off, right?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Well, 'cause
I
I-
think I looked at one of the lights are off, and it's just the blue glow of your face. I was just like, his dick's out. Just jerking off.
No,
to his
honestly,
own
my
voice.
whole concept with it at first, and that's where the Deep Dark Daydream. It all came from a genesis of me thinking, dude. So one thing I realized is a lot of people can't just talk to themselves out loud, let alone in front of a camera for
Yeah,
hours.
not everyone's a psycho.
Right. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize
Right.
this. Yeah, I didn't realize this.
Also, a lot of people don't wear skin on their face.
Hey. So it's actually leather.
When you dry it out.
Like Conan, I was like, why the fuck does he have this Richter guy sitting next to him? And I realized like he needs that as like a safety blanket, like a comic relief or whatever he is. But clearly in my head, he doesn't need him there, right?
Right.
But in his head, he does. So then,
Also, the whole staff of writers Conan has.
yeah, for sure.
Probably has something to do with it too. Yeah.
But as far as like on stage,
see
right?
what you're
So then I'm
feed off.
slowly but surely, I'm learning more about comedy, meeting more comedians, watching more podcasts, learning more, and I'm just like, holy shit, is this like a skill set I have to just sit here and talk to myself? Because I do it in my head all the time, and I can do it out loud.
Yeah, most people call it thinking. I think normally.
No, I don't think so. I don't-
oh,
No,
no.
It's funny. You were 100% right on that. I ask people all the time like that, and they're like, "No, I just kind of like I'm
just sit
sitting
there.
here." I'm like, "You don't have like an inner dialogue
Right.
running through your brain right now," and they're like, "No," and I'm
That's
like,
what's so special about like we have
"You
a
don't have anxiety. That's fun."
well, that's where it can take you if you want it to, right? But
It goes with me.
I know, but for me, I just go left with it.
Yeah,
But
you just ignore your real feelings,
Right.
and just go. If I pretend I'm confident, I will be confident.
yeah, and it definitely works.
Again, a joke, but like, dude, this is how good I am at pinpointing people. Like, I think I'm telling a joke, and you're like, precisely. You're like, yes. Did you read my journal? No, I respect that. You're a deeper guy than you come across, and I think that's something that I'm learning about you the more I get to know you, which makes me like you more. You seem like such a shallow person.
Really?
Yeah, kiddie pool triggered. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Yeah, I mean,
that's
with the fucking
fascinating.
shoes, your I don't have a lot of faith for the medical profession. Most doctors I've met are just like the
most
drug
doctors
addicts,
are
they're
assholes.
fucking sociopaths that want to own a boat. Like
Right,
they don't
right.
give a fuck about me.
Right,
So I immediately put you in that category. The shoes, the fucking this whole thing.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
entire way you look
Right.
leads me to believe you're a shallow fuck.
Right.
Even the first conversation I had with you, you know, and you're just talking about like, I'm different, I'm a Martian. I'm like, yeah, all right, I get it. You know, and then like the second
That does sound douchey as a
conversation,
first conversation,
you know,
yeah.
and then like third and fourth. It's why we've never talked this long, because I couldn't. I had a limit. There was only so much Sandra you could take. And coincidentally, it's about how long an open mic set is. It's about any longer than 5 minutes, you're like, what the fuck is happening here? But to get into it anymore, you got a lot more depth than you would think, and I think you should let that out more.
Eventually, right? That's
Now,
the goal.
dude,
That's the goal.
Let us know who's in there.